technical difficulties. But you guys know Greg with the Con Hour. I'm here assisting at Sherwood Forest Fair in McDade, Texas, 40 miles outside of Austin, right? Okay, I got that part right. I knew that for sure. So before we got cut off, we were talking about what exactly Sherwood Forest Fair is. So you said it was a medieval time period?
It's a medieval Renaissance festival where it revolves around Robin Hood and his merry men, and the reign of King Richard the Lionheart during 1189 and 1199.
Nice. And then, so you were talking about how 90% is mostly handmade crafts that are at this fair, right?
Yes.
So how do you kind of go about, I guess, vetting the vendors and stuff that are at your fair?
We actually have a whole board of people that vet them, and if you're a reseller, they really just don't even make it to the table. Most of the crafts at all have to be handmade, usually local in the area. We do have a few from out of state too.
Nice, so they support local handcraft businesses, which is awesome.
And we do have the Celtic Gathering, and that's in September. September 11th, I think it is this year.
Okay.
10th and 11th, on that Saturday we'll have the Highland Games along with
lots of beer and caber tossing.
And camping.
Yeah, camping. The camping there is so much different than Tira.
Yeah, you go one time.
It's clan based. So it's a lot of little circles of groups.
Nice. So you were saying about the jousting. It's like
we have full contact jousting. We have a jugging team.
So I can only imagine the bruises that come with that, because that would be cool. Like I've watched, Knight's Tale, because Heath Ledger was my main. Okay, so I've watched that. The bruises. I mean, have any of you guys done it? Is it like you're just covered in bruises?
You have to know what you're doing.
Oh yeah, I would say the jousting and the jugging, they're covered in bruises.
Yes.
Yeah, we have the Knights of Mayhem.
They were there a couple of years.
Charlie Andrews. He's a 12-time world champion jouster. He's been on National Geographic, which was filmed in Sherwood.
Two episodes.
Gosh. I love this.
But now we have the Riders of the New Age are our new jousting team right now.
Now, one thing I would like to ask, because as you can see, I am in Ren Fair type gear.
Yes, you are.
Let's ask about the outfits. Do y'all do those, or do y'all have somebody make them for you?
They make them for me.
You can have anything custom made for you. We have
Like this
chain
email.
mailers.
We also have charity events. We have a thing called Rescue, where we do it during spring break. We'll have auctions, silent and stuff, that where we raise money for rennies that do the circuit to help pay medical bills and dental bills. We also have what's called Knights of the Grail, which is for veterans with PTSD, where you're working with horses. They can do anything from just working with just grooming the horses, or working your way up to possibly doing some of the few games that you can do in the jousting field, just throwing the spear and stuff like that.
I love that. You guys are really helping out a bunch of people. Now, you had me at Homemade Mead. So talk to us about that, man. That sounds awesome.
Our guy Thorne, he makes
Thorne's Viking and Nightly Mead.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is the Viking. This is the Nightly. He also makes a port wine and a cider that he sells out at fair.
The Viking tastes like a really sweet honey. It's almost overpowering, like you just put honey straight in your mouth.
Oh.
And the Nightly has a little bit smoother taste. My favorite drink is an Eastie, where you mix it half cider and half of this. It is amazing and very dangerous.
The Bloody Bee's even worse.
Awesome. And you also have this Celtic Gathering that you guys were talking to me about earlier, right?
Yes.
Nice. But
We'll have the Highland Games and about 10 different bands performing on 3 different stages.
Awesome. And then you were talking about you can enter in a raffle to win tickets to be able to come. Right?
Yes.
And it is, so the Celtic Gathering is September 10th and the 11th. So when does Sherwood
Your favorite co-host from the Con Hour, CJ CJ Peterson. We're still here at ComicConroe, make sure I pronounce that correctly. And I'm here with Terry Wise from Sculptured Skins. When these guys were bringing their stuff in the other day to set up, I was like, this stuff is totally cool. So Terry, can you tell us a little bit about your stuff?
I design and create, I'm known for my 3D sculpting, which I put, go.
Okay, I'm still here with Terry Wise at Sculptured Skins at ComicConroe, and yes, this is CJ, one of your favorite co-hosts. Check out this box right here. It looks something really creepy. So if you like creepy and you like leather, there's super cool stuff. Now this dragon head, there was something you were telling us about this morning.
That dragon helmet is actually 9 layers of paint on top of the crocodile, and it actually changes color when you move it.
By the way, the internet is not cooperating with us here at ComicConroe. But I was going to say, we were talking about the cool dragon head up there. Yes, I have pictures with it on Amy's head, and yes, I will post them later. So, for those who like to find out more about you, how they find you online again?
SculpturedSkins.com has all of my contact information on there. I am local to Conroe. I'm 20 minutes away from here, and I do pretty much anything you can want.